Hit the notification bell to never miss a video from Foreign Admits.
Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. By the title, I'm sure you already know what we're talking about today. We are talking about the most popular student destination in the world. It is, drumrolls please, the USA. With over 1.1 million international students studying in the US, it comes as no surprise that when it comes to students' favorite study destination, the States take the cake. You probably know at least one friend and or relative that has studies or studies in America.
Rajiv from America.
So let's talk about what attracts so many international students to the USA. The number one reason would be the academic excellence. Some of the finest universities in the world lie in the US, and these are constantly ranked in the World University Rankings. According to QS rankings of 2022, 28 of the universities from US rank among the top 100 of the world. US universities also constitute half of the top 10 in these rankings. The second reason would be the flexible schooling. u.s.a offers a multitude of courses. Not just that, it allows you to choose your own course content and course structure. For undergraduate courses, you can study different subjects before selecting a major. The third and a very attractive reason about the US would be the unlimited options to choose from. No matter what subject you want to study, you can find at least one institute in the US that will have your program of interest. You can find so many colleges and universities that specialize in different fields that you can almost study anything. The fourth reason would be the foreign student assistance. American universities conduct regular orientation programs, workshops, and trainings to assist the international students. The International Student Office also helps students get accustomed to a new kind of lifestyle academically, culturally, and socially. The fifth reason would be their infrastructure. American institutions have well-developed research labs, computer labs, libraries, technical facilities, etc. that allow students to experiment and be in tune with the practical and theoretical aspects of their course. And do we really have to talk about the diverse culture and the lively campus life in America? Okay, well, maybe not that lively, but you know what I mean. With thousands of students flocking to the US, you won't expect a dull day in the campus. Now that you know the pros of studying in the USA, you will need a step-by-step guide of what to do to study in the US. You can find that in the blog link mentioned in the description below. If you have started to take a liking towards USA as your study abroad destination, let's talk about some of the best courses you can pursue in the US. Despite the innumerable course options available to study in the US, some courses definitely are more popular than the others. Due to the high quality of education, US attracts students of various fields like computer science, artificial intelligence, data analytics, business management, etc. The top fields of study remain the same over time when it comes to students studying in the US. These are engineering. Engineering is one of the most popular degrees all over the world. US universities offer you to choose from a broad range of potential specializations such as petroleum engineering, software engineering, electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, and many more streams. Business management. Business degrees from the US hold a lot of value, and the presence of top B schools in America is also reason enough to pursue these degrees from the USA. According to the QS rankings of 2022, 4 out of the top 10 universities in business and management studies lie in the USA. Fun fact: the MBA was initially designed in the US, and the first MBA program was offered by the University of Pennsylvania in 1881. The University of Pennsylvania currently ranks 13th in the world rankings and 7th in the top business and management study universities in the world. Computer science. Computer science is one of the most competitive programs in the US because of the exposure to so many top-notch companies. Silicon Valley being in the US is all the more reason to pursue computer science courses in the US. Data science and business analytics. These two fields have recently seen a rise in interest due to the demand among companies increasing. These fields don't just have a high demand in the job market, but graduates in these fields are also offered the highest packages. Social sciences and humanities. US universities are also very well known for their courses in social sciences and humanities. You can find numerous specializations in this field like economics, psychology, philosophy, sociology, etc. I think it's time to address the elephant in the room. Not you, Jumbo. The cost of education. Honestly, the cost of education in US is quite high. The cost of education depends on your course and your university. Your lifestyle is also a big part of it. The overall cost of education can be divided into two categories: the cost of tuition and the cost of living. The cost of tuition in the USA is extremely high. Top programs from high-ranked universities can cost you between $40,000 to $100,000 per year. Public universities and lower-ranked universities will no doubt be more on the affordable side, but they can still average around $25,000 to $30,000 a year, which is still steeper when we compare them to international study destinations like the UK, Canada, or Germany. We have talked about these countries as international study destinations, and we link these videos up in the eye, and you can also find the links below in the description box. But as is with every country, there are affordable options available. Head to the link in the description below where we have listed out 10 tuition-free universities in the US. These universities would be a great choice for you if you want an affordable education but still want the exposure that America brings with it. So once your tuition fees is covered, you'll only need to cover the living costs. Talking about the cost of living, America is expensive. The cost of living in the US as an international student is around $1,500 to $3,000 per month. This cost will obviously be higher when you move towards the more popular cities like New York, where the rent itself can cost you around $3,000. So once again, the cost of your living depends on your lifestyle, your university, and the city that you live in. But on an average, you can expect to pay around $18,000 to $30,000 per year, which comes around to 14 to 25 lakhs INR. Now that we talked about some kharcha, you must want to know about the financial relief. As expensive as US is, thankfully it has a significant number of scholarships available as well. There are scholarships given out by the government of US like the Fulbright Foreign Student Program and the Hubert Humphrey Fellowship Program. There are scholarships given out by universities and other organizations too. For example, the hashtag You Are Welcome Here scholarship and the Next Gen scholarship. You can check out this video right here to know how to get a full scholarship, and you can head to the link in the description box below to get a list of scholarships available to study in the US. If you are planning to study in the US, you can book a free call with our counselors through the link in the description box below and get personal guidance for your study abroad journey. So make sure to take full advantage of this opportunity. And that is it for today's video. I hope you learned a lot and that you enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, then don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Share this video with your friends who are planning to study in the US and help them out. Comment USA to get a free ebook to guide you throughout the process of applying to universities in the US. And I will see you guys in the next video.